they just leave them.
28.
28. 28.
They make them work like...
Gary,
2800
with only 1400 with ace-king. His mind's made up as well, really.
Yeah, that's the sort of hand you want to find in this situation. They know that Gary doesn't need that much to be betting, and Frederick certainly has enough.
Pair of tens, he'll be putting Gary on not much of a hand necessarily, and he'll be hoping that he can steal some quite cheap chips here.
All in here.
Well, this is one of those hands that plays itself.
Yeah. See if you can finish me off with the ace-king.
And Gary, 6 live cards to hit. Near enough an even shot.
Let's see the flop. And the flop comes 8, 7, 7 with 2 spades.
Wants to see an ace or a king, Gary, desperately.
And Gary needs an ace or a king. Turn card is a 6.
One card left for Gary Bush.
Ace or a king for Gary.
And that wasn't it. And Gary, who made it through the final table last year, finds himself the second to be eliminated on his table in the first round of 2005.
So Gary Bush joins us here. Gary, it's you got whacked tonight, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it happened, yes. I don't think there was really too much I could have done about it. I had very indifferent cards early on, and in later stages, I quite simply, when the blinds got big, I lost 2 50-50 shots, and to win tournaments, you've got to win these type of hands. It was ironic that I actually went out with ace-king versus 2 tens, because it was the same hand that knocked me out in 5th place
Really,
last year.
the 2 tens as well?
Well, last year against Harry Dimitri with 5 players left, he had 2 tens and I had ace-king. So,
No way.
So maybe, possibly, I should just forget about playing ace-king full stop.
So Gary's on his way. He won't be the last. Let's find out who'll be next out of that table as we return to the action.
Well, this is yet another big hand for Ken. Well, he's played it very well since being down to 100. He's got himself doubled up a few times, but
a little bit of skill.
The big blind's 600. He's only got a stack of 1100, so he desperately needs another good hand just to buy himself a little bit of time.
Call him.
Yes, if he can get past this one, then he can get a whole round in again. But as you say, he has to stick his chips in this time.
Totally pot committed. And he has to go in whatever he's got, really.
Yeah.
All in. 9.
So it would be another
no-brainer for Ken.
If you want to call.
He's impressed me the way he's played, Ken.
5 to me.
I'm not sure I really liked Wayne's limp in first position, but he finds himself actually a favourite against Ken's hand.
Table 1.
Ken all in, and again it's an easy call for Wayne, really. Only another 500.
Ken all in again with king
And it's
6,
all down to the cards.
Wayne's
Ken's had a little bit of luck so far, but
let's see the flop.
he needs to see a king or a 6.
What comes? 7, queen, 4.
Well, that's no good for him.
It's no help for Ken. He needs a king or a 6. Turn card is a deuce.
It's all on the river for Ken.
King or 6 for him. And the last card is a 4.
It didn't come out on cue for the former snooker world champion. And Ken Doherty makes way, the third to go on this table.
Nice playing with you, yeah. All the best. Good luck.
Ken, good to see you again. Sorry it's so soon.
Yeah.
Tough night though.
It was, but I must say it was very enjoyable. I didn't get many good hands, but the guys I was playing with, they were very, very good now, I must say. And you know, they knew when to raise, they knew when to fold, and I sort of limped a few chips in, and then they came over the top. So you know, that was sort of inexperience. But saying that, a couple of good hands I got, I didn't really get much of a reward. I had a house of queens at one time. I was trying to reel in the devilfish, but he wasn't biting at all. He wasn't biting, but that was probably the best hand I had all night.
You've not been playing long, have you?
No, a little bit, but it was a baptism of fire out there now, I must say.
Oof, and you got burned.
I got bored badly.